Hello, and welcome back to GNN Gaming. I am your host, Retro. Courtesy of our friends over at PAX East Online, we were introduced to this new game now available. Well, the demo is available on Steam called Aeon Drive. So we're gonna give this a shot. I am playing this with a controller. So I don't really know anything about it. So let's check out what this is about. Let's see here. I have no idea what the controls are. That would flash pretty quick. Let's see. Move my camera here. Alright, so we kind of got this pseudo-retro style artwork. I like it. I'm not really this is all happening really quickly. This text is moving really fast for just being text with no dialogue. Yeah, because I'm not even pushing anything. And you can see how quick the text is going. Wow. Alright, so go that way. My weapons were conveniently left here. That's security. So we got a sword. Looks like a B button. Oh, that's cool. Huh. Neat. Right, we got a vorpal sword here. Can I throw up? Can. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's not real clear what the controls are. It gives you a button, but the button's really small to see. Is that... Okay, I guess that's that level. Aeon Drive. I know nothing about this, and you're apparently a downed spaceship captain. We're trying to get back to the ship in time. 30-second time loop. Okay. I don't know what these... no. Oh, okay. Alright, so on my controller Y button uses up uses those up. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, so we've got almost like a speedrunner style platformer. Like, I could see where like a speedrunner would be super into optimizing this. Wow, everything is just going so fast. I kind of would like, you know, like I'd like a second to read. Like, clearly, developers, you put a story into this, but I don't know what that is because everything's gone so fast. Okay. All right. good to know. That's instant. This is like some Ghost and Goblins, like one-hit instant death stuff. Oh, wow. That cut that close. Yeah, this is definitely a game built for speed. Not honestly sure how I feel about it, though. I mean, I suppose the game's replay value is in trying to do each level faster, you know, from like a speedrunner's perspective. I could see that being a goal. The environments are beautiful. So let's talk about this in stages. Artistically, it's charming. It's got, you know, that old school feel to it. It's you know, you've got this dystopic steampunk world that we're in, which is a pretty common game setting these days. From a gameplay point of view, you know, the principle of how the game is played is basic. You know, it's a get to the other side platformer. I don't like how quickly the control, because I have no idea what the controls are. It's not up there long enough for me to even see any writing, you know. Difficulty perspective, I mean, that adds to it, as well as, okay, I gotta double, you know, it being a platformer in the style that it is, I don't know, I've got mixed feelings on it. You know, it's a very clear get to the end goal. But I'm not 100% sure entirely what our story is, other than we've crash landed. I mean, do we need to get parts? Do we need to... Because that story, that would be a big critique I have. You know, all of that opening story went by so quickly that if you weren't prepared for it, which I wasn't, you missed it. So now I feel like I've got to go back and watch the whole opening sequence to get what's going on. You know, you put a lot of effort and work into that animation, but you made it go by so fast that it's lost on me, you know. The one and done, I'm actually going to give some props to that. That's not a mechanic you usually see, to not have a health bar in a game. Doesn't make it wrong, doesn't make it right, it just makes it, you know, different than how people are doing it, that's all. Certainly adds its own degree of difficulty to the game. Based on what I see in front of me right now, I would give this game a 6 out of 10. You know? Is it good? It's good. Is it great? I don't know if I'd go that far. These environments are really quite beautiful. I like the shift here. I like the way that they use the three-dimensional space in a 2D setting. I think, you know, with the background and the foreground looking like they do. I think that's well done. You know, clearing levels in 20-30 seconds, so there's clearly a lot of levels, but after a while, I mean, it's starting to kind of feel like the same thing. So I'm curious when I'm going to get to the next objective. You know, I'm trying to obviously get to the ship, but how did I get so far away from the ship? Would be a question I have. That loading screen went a little slower. I was able to catch some of the text on that one. Oh. Okay. Hey, Sparks OV, thanks for the follow. If I just tried. Man. Alright, let's go a different path. A different route here. Wow. So the level suddenly, like, the difficulty level just jumped way up. That doesn't work. Brutal. About over it. I mean, it's obviously playable, it's doable, clearly. And I have no idea, since this is a demo, I have no idea at what level this all stops. Where, you know, the whole game becomes available. My original intention was to play to the end of the demo. I don't know how long that is, but we'll see, I guess. no checkpoint. Is that a checkpoint or is that the way out? Okay, way out, apparently. Still, that took me on a full run. That still took me only less than a minute to clear that level. So clearly, that's not an option. Ah. Alright, so let's try this. That's still closed. Okay. Fiercely running out of time. Alright, gotta go faster. I gotta make really good use of getting the, can't waste any time. Like that. Alright. Alright, that's Aeon Drive. That was the demo of Aeon Drive. Alright, so I played through the demo from scratch in 20 minutes. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's not a bad game. Clearly a lot of effort went into it, and there may be even more to the full game. There may be more story to the full game. My biggest criticisms are it's really hard to figure out the controls initially. Your loading screen goes too fast, which I normally wouldn't complain about, but if that's the screen that has the controls on it, you gotta give me a second to read it. Which it could be one part my computer, because the way my computer is beefed up to run so fast, but or give me a way to look at the controls. There wasn't even a menu option to look at the controls. All of your dialogue, your text, it didn't stay on the screen very long, so your dialogue text was there for your opening cutscene that you put a lot of work into, but it just went too fast for me to read or appreciate the amount of work you put into the opening. Gameplay, I think it's a solid concept. I don't think the game is bad. Maybe some changes I would make. I think the knife-throwing teleportation mechanic is pretty cool. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, maybe a 6.5. But yeah, coming later this year, 2021. It's not quite available yet, but you can download the demo yourself. Also, this is presented, we got access to this through Geek News Now and our friends over at PAX East. So if you aren't familiar with Geek News Now, head on over to geeknewsnow.net. Check out all of our awesome content that's going on over there. Thanks for watching, checking this out. And we'll see you guys around. Take care.